But you haven't been able to get the smile off his face here in Texas. 9 overs, 5 for 33. It was full, it was straight, it was going to go on and cannon into middle and leg. An easy decision for the umpire. Karan KC on flat batting wickets. You found a way to get it. Facing Sushanbari, in comes Sagar Dakal. Man who's had such an impact for Oman. 2 changes for them in what is their final match in the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2.
And somebody else have a chance for once, Lenny. Leading wicket taker in the competition.
Driven through the offside, the first bit of width, and we've seen all width punished.
And as you see, Jatinder
to all of you individually. And that's going to be the first wicket. Back into the commentary box with you. And calling in Nepali wickets, it's Karan KC. Chipped it, oh, so nearly back to Sampal Kami, who jumps acrobatically. And here's a test for Dipender Singh Airi. That shows his speed, shows his quality.
No matter where he is on the field, Lenny, and that was almost reminiscent of the return catch that
is such a sought after. And that's going to be the second wicket. Karan KC keeps doing what he's born to do, and that's take wickets for his country. He strikes again. He's in a real hot vein of form over the last 3 or 4 months since he's come back into the side.
Nepal, mistimed pull, and just a short bunny hop from Dev Connell.
Kami comes in. This one's driven beautifully. Oh, that's a very special shot from Zishan Maksud. Overpitched it was from Sampal Kami. 7 or number 8 in the rankings. This one's carved away by Jatinder Singh. Stand and deliver, too short.
People who are not here and people who have not heard a drone, as you see Maksud find the gap. 3 point. And this is still a very quick outfield. Outstanding. Rohit Paudel. Another example. Lenny singing his praises moments ago.
Low center of gravity. He's not tall. Oh, that's a poor delivery. As poor as we've seen.
Do this anytime anybody's straight on the pad.
And great credit to him and his team. And that's going to be the first wicket for Sandeep Lamachani today. Could be the first of many. He's cleaned up Jatinder Singh. The lack of turn. He's the man. Sandeep Lamachani. It's the googly. What else would it be? Straight through the gate.
Deep mid wicket.
Down the leg side. This is going to be 5 wides, I think. It's the googly. Lamachani just getting that little bit greedy.
In.
Beautifully bowled, and that's going to be another one. Sandeep Lamachani changes the angle, the perfectly pitched googly. Oh, he's got me buzzing in the commentary box, Peter. That's as good as it gets.
2 left-handers together to counter Lamachani. Prods down the wrong line. He's playing for orthodox turn. And
one thing, wickets. And wickets alone. Thuds into the pad and given. Oh, Sandeep Lamachani, you are on fire.
To get outside the line. It looked like he was stuck on the crease here. Right on or just below the knee roll.
Decent performances. Thuds into the pad. It's height that this is given, not out on. Certainly has struck well above the knee roll up towards the thigh pad. Driven down the ground, and it's going to be a boundary. It's more like it from Goud. The full face of the bat presented. And a sparkling drive.
Kickback, and they can watch the other 6 teams slug it out. And
no doubt he was taking a risk coming into this
7-8 months.
Very clever shot. The subfielder who's on.
A lot of players throughout this tournament, because the outfield is so generally
down the track and hit with a straight bat. Yeah, certainly. The first sign of aggression from Goud. Down the track, dispatches Karan KC. Doesn't take a look.
Well, you said it, Lenny.
Tries to repeat the dose, and so nearly is castled by Karan KC, but instead it flies off an inside out. As long as I've seen it. Leg break out of the front of the hand, and a little too flat and critically too wide. Maksud pounces on that width and cuts it away. Watching on from Finland. This one's dragged down. It's a poor delivery. We've seen 2 poor ones from Lamachani.
And now it looks like he's behind the wheel.
Singh Airi. into the attack, thuds into the pad, looks very straight. Over. Which really was a bit perplexing. Where's this game at, Oman? Oman were in huge trouble, 49 for 5. We thought we might have been in for a very 50. But it's been a very watchful innings. Yet another 50 for him. This one coming off Built, the Omani captain. Has he brought his side back into the game?
For the Omanis.
Big appeal. And Given didn't get the first one going in his favour. This may well have been given out LBW off the arm. Decides this is full enough, straight enough. Let's take a look. Steady low. And as another one looks for a sweep, and Sandy Blamachani will just cut it off inches from the rope. And a very...
They would have come out of situations.
And just as you say that, it's being given away. Rush to batter on the pull, no timing at all.
Partnership with Zishan Masood was a big one. We see Karan KC dig it in the wicket. And it's just chipped.
Cut away, and it's going to be runs, and 4 of them.
Take a look at this. He's trying to replicate the balls previous to this one. Just Fires, but they would have get it and guided down to third man. A touch of an outside edge. But
Karan KC. And it could go straight to one of those men in the deep. It will. Simple catch for Sampal Kami. He's catching them for his best mate. Karan KC has his 4th.
Missed on the wide Yorker that time, but it didn't matter. USA feel like one of the best teams in all of associate cricket.
Thuds into the pad, full, straight. There it is. It's another 5-wicket haul here on American soil.
4, so they're going to need him big time.
And that's going to be that. Full and straight, and real frustration from Fayaz Butt at the non-striker's end. He can't believe Bilal Khan's left him short from the final ball of the 47th over. And the bowling figures it was all about, which is that famous local
12th man, penny vest on. And I said, yo, you got the vest on. Are you taking the day off?
Peter just double checking that. I'm pretty sure this one's clipped and dropped. Oh, it's been put down. Would you believe it? Lovely drive. So pleasing on the eye, Aasif Sheikh. Spanked into the offside, and drop of Kushal Bhurtel. He's picked up into the leg side. There's a man out there, Cali Mullet. It's going to go over his head.
And I feel like, yeah, I'm getting a taste of that.
Sparkling. Second time
To be that cold.
down the track, and has got enough of it. Maybe not in full control. The pressure was building from all those dot balls. We've seen most batters have good success with this, so I don't think right out of the meat of the bat, but gets enough. Yeah, probably a shot that wasn't needed either, as this one's carved away into the offside. Much more conventional from Kushal Bhurtel. Oh, lovely shot and a good diving stop. Prajapati has palmed it around the corner for 4.
Plenty of energy in the sports drink that was in the drinks at the interval just now, and now it's back-to-back boundaries. Important moments.
Oh, lovely stroke. Kushal Bhurtel starting to prosper now, really is. ODI career so far, outside of that 84, 8 or 9 months ago in the Middle East, hasn't really shown much, just 250s in 14 innings. Cut away, going to be runs, and 4 of them into the offside. That'll be 50. It's another one for Aasif Sheikh. He's a young batter of huge quality, 21 years of age. It's his 3rd 50-plus score. We'll do very similar things. That's 50 for Kushal Bhurtel. Does get to that landmark. Comes off 67 deliveries. A little slower than his partner, but full of good stroke play as well. He acknowledges the crowd and the fans, and this is an opening pairing of real hope.
An impact.
And that is going to be the first wicket.
And we saw him take a spectacular catch at basically a short point against USA, and here we go again. As we've seen.
Paddle sweep from Canal. He gets it really fine, and Kalimullah will chase in vain. He gives up the chase, really. 4.
Beat Pandey.
That is going to be the second wicket. Just as I said, Canal started nicely. He's looked for Stars, who for some reason has gone for a shot I just cannot understand, Peter. That's more like it down the ground, as there's no one out at long off, so Sheikh will pick up a boundary.
Also got Bikram, who's watching from Lisbon, Portugal.
Hit into the sky. Is this going to be a chance? Shoaib Khan nestles underneath it and holds on. Nepal, what are you doing?
Well, we saw him spill a chance in near identical circumstances off Aaron Jones just a couple days ago, but this time much more assured. Right through.
There's a big shot attempted down the ground, and Rohit Paudel says, don't toss it up above the eye line for me. I'm going to smash it high and handsome.
On through the wind. That's the impressive thing about this. Mid-on and mid-off are up in the ring. So they've got the field up to try and tempt.
The former vice captain is wrapped on the pad, and look at the screams. Musa Stadium. As this one's chipped, only inches wide of.
Dude took a great catch earlier, one-handed, almost in identical circumstances. And this
tossed up and hammered down the ground. So nearly. That was that.
The rope.
Yeah, tossed up teasingly, wasn't it? And look at this, just inches short. Just one bounce, another 12 inches. I think they'll really have something to work with. And that is going to be that. Dipender Singh Airi clips that away for 4. A lovely way to finish it. A leg stump. Full toss. And don't those fans love it? 50s for Kushal Bhurtel and Mohammad Aasif Sheikh. And for the Omani bowlers, Peter.
Happening right now, Bilal Khan. It's taken a whole lot of selfies with these Nepal fans that have come out